What's up, everybody? Long time no see, right? I haven't been in front of the camera in a super long time because I've been trying to just do like a little bit of like creative stuff and just trying to do little odds and ends, just trying to explore my creativity. But first and foremost, I still appreciate all y'all who are still here. I know I disappeared for a while, but I'm back. Might disappear again. No, I'm just joking. I'm going to be consistent with this following year, with everything going on and life just kind of caught up with me. Two kids, wife, just doing a bunch of different things, traveling, going different places and just doing the life thing. So I kind of took a break on everything, but to get to the point of this video, I'm not gonna make it super long. I'm just going to give some like points of my experience of me doing my first wedding. It was terrible. No, I'm joking. It was legit, man. When I first was gonna do it, the week building up to doing this wedding, it was a small courthouse wedding, and I'll leave some pictures in the video just to show. And I did the whole wedding with the EOS R with the 50 millimeter 1.2. I took like one shot with the 15 to 35, and then I'll drop that in too as well. But just to go back to what I was saying before, I was so nervous. And just to all those people out there that are about to do their first wedding, or they got a wedding set up for next year, small, big, whatever. One piece of advice is just like try to find like some good like mental headspace before you go do this, because it's a big moment for you to propel you into the future of your photography or your videography or whatever field you're getting into. And just like get yourself mentally prepared, because I was a nervous wreck. I was just sitting there like, oh, I was like calling my wife. I was like, I don't think I can do this, like, because she's usually there to pose people for me, and it makes it a whole lot easier. So I didn't have her, I was by myself. Luckily, I knew the young lady that was getting married, and it made it a little bit easier, but you don't want to miss anything. So I shot the whole wedding with the 50 millimeter 1.2, and it just, once you get there and you take your first couple shots, it just, everything just goes out goes out of the window, because you just get into your element. And I took a couple shots that that basically solidify what this is all about and capturing the moments. And another thing to say is like, just like be super attentive. Like, don't be checking anything, don't have anything that can distract you. Just capture, take pictures, capture all the video footage you can, your first run at it, just so when you get back to editing and post-production, you have everything. Even if it's out of focus, in focus, just make sure you're just very attentive, very aware of what's going on. Just be proactive. And it's definitely for, I don't know, people that aren't people persons, people or whatever can do weddings, but I think it's easier for people that are very people oriented. They like groups, they like the dynamic. Because I had a couple moments where even though we had masks on, it was just, I made them laugh and made everybody comfortable, even though I was like kind of like in people's faces with the camera, and they were like, come on, you can take a picture of me. So that was the good part about it. It just put me at ease, and it just was a very fulfilling, accomplishing day. And my only downside to it, I didn't bring my flash, or I didn't have a flash adequate to capture the reception. So I got a lot of photos with fairly decent amount of noise, because the lighting was not the best. But if I had a camera with a smaller sensor, because it was a smaller area, so I could just capture more of that light, because the EOS R isn't great in low light situations. And that's why I'm planning on upgrading to the R5. And just another side note to this is, I see why you have to have a professional grade camera. You can get by with this, but I don't know how, once you start getting bigger jobs and people want to produce more, I'm not gonna even say quality, it's just like, when it's just more people, more action, professional grade camera will enable you to release more of your creativity, I had to kind of just, the tracking wasn't the best in certain situations and everything like that. So I just had to be creative with some of the shots that I took. And, it made it a little bit hard, but I kind of knew my camera. So it was just like easy for me. I shot the whole wedding in manual mode. So I never really like took it out of that because I know my camera really good. And that's one of the main criterias of when you shoot a wedding, you need to know your camera. I know I've been rambling, but I just want to put it out there to say that if you're about to shoot your first wedding or you have a wedding coming up, don't be nervous. You got this. Just be creative. I don't care if people say the photos were bad. Just progress. And if people say the photos are good, keep on progressing, keep on getting better. It's a learning process, and all of us in the camera community shouldn't put anybody down for their art because it's their art. That's why we do this, because we like creating art, we like taking pictures, we like doing video, and we all have a designated style of how we see the world through our imagery. So don't let anybody discourage you, don't let anybody say anything about you. I know it's easier said than done because people can get in your head and just say, well, that's why I don't do this, or that's why I don't do that. Just don't even worry about that. You listen to the words that come out of my mouth. Just keep getting better. Keep getting better. Don't get down on yourself, and just do the right thing to make yourself better every day. So that was my short. I don't know if that was short or not. It probably was long. I need to get my Atomos Ninja back because I really can't see myself from this distance because I'm shooting with the 50mm RF right now, if I didn't say that in the beginning of the video. But yeah, just keep doing your thing. Just keep on shooting, and hopefully this will be my new studio setup. I got to put a whole lot of foam in. I'm jumping like back and forth because I'm excited because this is the first time I've been back on video in a long time. But yeah, thank y'all for watching the video. Until the next one,